Hey guys, Barry here, and welcome to our Pokemon 20th year anniversary special podcast. And I have a special guest with me too. I have Markiplier. Mark.
How are you all doing?
Who, me or the audience?
Well, they can say in the comments and you can tell me now.
Yeah, so you're live right now. Okay, so basically, you know why. This is Pokemon Week. It's a massive week for Pokemon fans and Pokemon around the world.
Mm-hmm.
It is the re-release of the original game, Pokemon Blue, Green, and Red.
Green in Japan.
Exactly.
And yellow. Are they releasing in yellow?
They are indeed.
Oh, 4 games.
Giggity, 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 and giggity.
Nintendo. Mr. Miyamoto.
How are you, Mr. Miyamoto? Anyway, so, Mark, how has Pokemon affected you as a gamer from 20 years ago?
Well, I suppose it's what got me introduced into the whole handheld gaming.
Yeah.
I mean, before that, I didn't want a Game Boy. I was like, why would I play a Game Boy? You know, you got Nintendo 64, I can play 3D games.
Exactly.
And then everyone was talking about this new game. I remember over here we have, Sky. You can watch shows on Sky. So they had the anime or the cartoon. They had that on Sky for I'd say they had that for about 2 years before we got in the old RTE. So I was always hearing this friend coming into school. You know, he was actually called Barry as well. It was the first Barry I ever met.
Excuse me, it was Network 2 back then.
Was it Network 2 back then?
Remember Network 2? Yeah, I remember. It was
the Den, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
Den 2 or something.
It was originally Den TV, Den 2, and then the Den.
Yeah, they used to have Zig and Zag on it.
Yeah,
and then
they were too naughty.
No, it was Podge and Hodge that were too naughty.
Yeah, as well though, but they were kind of.
And then they went off and started doing this night show where they began people in the nip.
Anyway, let's go back and
topic. No, we're losing train of track here. But anyway, then eventually the Pokemon TV show came on to Den 2 or whatever you used to call it back then.
Yeah.
And then that's where it all began. We saw Ash and Pikachu crying on screen and we all fell in love.
That movie. The first movie was amazing.
I don't know, before the movie.
I know what I'm just saying though.
Oh, the first movie was incredible.
Yeah. Massive impact.
Oh, I remember we went to see it here on Dundalk. And back before they closed down the cinema, back at the Crown Plaza. And it was literally queued out around the block. Like everyone went
Crown Plaza?
Yeah.
What cinema was there?
There used to be a cinema at the Crown Plaza.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there was. I remember that because we went there to see the Rugrats, Jumanji and Pokemon. They're the 3 big ones I remember.
I went to IMC at the time.
There's no IMC in Dundalk.
There was IMC at the time, was there not?
No. It was the Crown Plaza up until about the year 2000.
Oh, maybe it was there I went to.
Yeah, it must have been now.
Because I remember we got Pokemon cards. There was like 5 exclusive shinies or something.
I didn't even get those when I was there because there was literally too many people.
I'm convinced it was IMC that was definitely there.
I don't know. Okay, I'm not sure what the name it was.
Yeah.
But we were there.
Let's look it up after, but you know yourself.
We were queued out. We were about, I'd say we were about 30 people because it was queued out all the way outside the building.
Yeah. So
we were literally outside behind about 30 people, and then the big fella came out and said, "That's it, enough for the day. No more is allowed in. We've got too many." So we all went home raging. And then I remember we came back about 2 weeks later after it all died down, and I remember we went into the cinema and I was with me old mammy, and we went in and do you remember there was a short before called, what was it called, something like Pikachu's Vacation?
I think so, yeah.
We went in there and I remember it played for about 20 minutes and then it ended and the credits appeared up and my mum was raging. She was there like, we paid big money to see this 20-minute film, until she realised it was actually a film that took place afterwards. And that was the good film. I can barely remember Pikachu's Vacation.
Did your mum use Growl or Thunderbolt by any chance?
She used Rage.
Rage Against the Machine.
No, but I remember that. And I can barely actually remember seeing it back then.
Yeah.
I was like, what, 10? 9? Whatever age we were then.
I still remember going to see it to this day, like.
Do you actually remember watching it in the cinema?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Do you remember the whole...
So, like, the trading cards, I remember being in, I think it was primary, definitely primary.
Yeah.
Like, even my friend Connor Stewart there from around the corner. Hello, Connor. He's not even listening, but anyway. I'll tell him, listen. Like, he was mad in Pokemon as well. Like, we all were mad around here, this area. Big time.
We are, in our school, we were right in the middle of the country. We had very little to do besides play Pokemon and, like, get soil in our hands.
Yeah. Like the big thing in primary school at the time was Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
And Teletubbies.
I'm talking about bloody...
Well, Teletubbies were massive then.
Yeah, but I'm talking about bloody 6th class.
Oh, yeah. I know what you mean, but Teletubbies would have been big when we were in 6th class. That would have been your
thing, Mark, not mine.
But when we were in 6th class, Teletubbies would have been big with the 10-year-old, not 10-year-olds, but 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds. But anyway, I remember Pokemon was so popular in our school. Our teacher, there was 2 people, and they were like, they're not even talking about Pokemon. They're talking about a birthday party. But the teacher started going mad. She thought, this is my opportunity. She pounced on the 2 people and said, "Are you talking about Pokemon?" And they were like, "No, we're not." And she was like, "You are. That's it. From this day forward, Pokemon is banned from the entire school." No joke. From then on, if you had a Game Boy, if you had Pokemon cards, if you did anything, you literally got, like, you had to go home and write 10 lines, like, "I will not talk about Pokemon."
Like Bart Simpson on the back.
Yeah, a bit actually.
Yeah. Like Pokemon for me, it had a massive impact. It was like the first time I got a Game Boy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even, well, obviously I didn't buy it myself. Family got it for me.
Yeah, same as me.
And Pokemon Red, for me, still to this day, is my absolute favourite Pokemon game of all time.
No, I disagree.
And that's your opinion.
That's my and I'm
you'd be like Missing No, greatest Pokemon of all time.
Oh yeah, they put a lot of thought into him.
Looking up and down the island, the wee island, going up and down. It's like, what are you doing, man?
Cinnabar Island.
Yeah. And I just thought the game was just genius. Like remember, like, getting your first fishing rod was amazing. Getting your first bike was deadly.
Oh yes, you go so long wanting the bike. The bike shop's teasing you for the whole first half of the game.
Yeah, but like it was amazing because you're just walking the whole time, because it's just like, oh, come on, can we just get to some place, and
Mm-hmm.
and like I'm sure the whole grass thing annoyed you. Walking through grass, if you had to, and then
as a kid,
whatever.
As a kid, I had no idea what repel was. And like now, like if I'm playing Pokemon, I know like you use repel if you don't want to fight it. But back then, you don't know what it is. You don't want to use it. So you're just literally, you go through a cave. Every 2 steps it's Pokemon. And you're going crazy. You're pulling your hair out. You get to the end of the cave, and then Gary shows up with his level 700 friggin' Arcanine or whatever he had, and he just killed you in a second. You're like,
and you're there using the Goldeen, Magikarp. Splash. Okay, so like the cartoon was just absolutely fantastic. I remembered, like us going to Professor Oak back then, and Pikachu shocking him and all this other crap.
Gary, the big womanizer, in his big massive car with 10 women, just like Gary,
all nurse joy and whatever. But okay, so speaking of games as well, my second favorite game, Pokemon game, would definitely be Pokemon Snap, which I want Nintendo to release for the 3DS and Wii U and the so-called NX, whatever the hell is going to be the final name.
See, we don't know what the NX is going to be.
I hope they call it NX, because that is pretty cool.
They won't.
I know, but see, that's the thing about Nintendo. Their code name for consoles are just way cooler than the actual finished
like
product.
The Dolphin. I like that name. I thought it was a great name.
For the GameCube?
Yeah.
Actually, I prefer GameCube, to be honest. Yeah.
I always preferred Dolphin.
But the Revolution was amazing, I thought the name.
Revolution was good. And then Nintendo 64 was the Ultra 64. I know that was good.
Yeah, Pokemon Snap, I just, like, for me, I give that, probably at the time, it was the only game where you could kind of experience like a full kind of, I know, no, the pun isn't intended. Well, it is, or it isn't, whatever you want to take it. It isn't 3D, but you got to actually move and, take photos and stuff, and Satan, and just throwing your apple or something over it.
See, I never played Pokemon Snap.
You serious?
Never.
Oh, we have to
I
play
always
it.
wanted it, but like I'd go into, remember here on the dock we had that, that Planet game store. That's the only, I'd go in there and they used to have this like little shelf of Nintendo 64 games. Every day, every time my mum and Nintendo, I'd go up to it and I'd look for Pokemon Snap. And it was never there. And I'd always ask the guy behind the store, it's like, he's got Pokemon Snap. It's like, I have no idea what that is.
Did you check Supervision next door, like 2 doors down?
Yeah, I went in there.
I actually got it there, I think.
Are you serious?
Like I remember actually going into what they call, there's a chipper uptown that used to be there. Do you know, across from the church going by Castletown? Matt Brady's, that's it. I remember getting Pokemon Snap.
Yeah.
I'm going into Matt Brady's with my dad years ago, and my brother and my sister. I think Austin was there as well.
Yeah.
2 brothers, one of them or 2 of them, whatever. And actually taking it out of the bag and actually looking at the blue box. I actually remember to this day, like.
Oh yeah, I remember doing that with a load of games. See, the problem was it was really hard to get Nintendo 64 games where we lived back then.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like I remember, I wanted to get Majora's Mask for Christmas, and no joke, the only way my mum could get me Majora's Mask for Christmas was she had to get my brother's friend who was going to Germany to pick the game up while he was in Germany.
Yeah.
That was the only way I could actually get the game. Well, luckily I got it then for Christmas. Like, oh my god. I always wondered though, why is the box art in German? And then I only realised years later when my mum told me, it's like, we had to go get that in Germany.
And there you go.
Yeah.
Like was there eBay at that time? I don't think so.
There probably was, but I don't think most people didn't have computers or anything.
Dial-up.
Everyone was using dial-up. I remember using dial-up and
taking fucking 5 minutes or something.
Take 5 minutes, and then the bill comes in, and it's like 160 quid of internet use, and you're like, oh no.
Yeah. Okay, so like the games there. Did you play stuff like Pokemon Stadium?
Oh, I played Pokemon Stadium 2 with the old transfer pack.
Yeah.
It was a great game. Although the problem was, to play that game with your actual Pokemon, you had to level them all the way up to like 70 or 80 to stand any chance. So I'd always have to use a rented Pokemon.
Yeah.
Which was like, I didn't really care about them. So mainly I just used it to I just put the transfer pack in and like play the game on the TV. I was like, I'm playing Pokemon TV. This is all I need.
You know, they actually released not everywhere in the world, but you know, some places they had actually a big photo booth for Pokemon Snap where you actually print your photos.
Oh, that'd be badass.
I think if I'm correct, you put it into the memory card or something, or did you have to bring the game pack? I don't know, but I'll look it up after. And people in the comment section, whatever you're going to tell me, thanks in advance. You bring whatever up with you and actually print your photos that you take, like little small photos. That was pretty cool.
That sounds amazing, but they probably wouldn't have had that in Ireland.
But imagine that now.
That now?
Yeah.
Well, nowadays you just have to like
just go on, upload it online, print it yourself.
Press the share button on your PlayStation.
Yeah, it could be like shared to Facebook or something, or Twitter, or
you don't need that now.
Yeah.
Although they were just thinking ahead back then.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think Nintendo back then were trying to revolutionise everything, and now.
But they did though.
I know, that's what I'm saying. They revolutionised everything, and now I don't know. They've kind of fallen apart with the Wii U.
Okay.
That's just like I don't know, like they revolutionised with the Wii.
Yeah.
And like we saw how much that sold.
Yeah.
Well, that was like the top selling console that generation. I feel they should have done something big again with the Wii U.
Like there again, we're gonna go into. I really don't want to go into it, Mark. You know yourself.
Yeah.
The name Wii was added on. Why didn't you just call it the U?
Yeah, it was a stupid idea. I remember like you'd go up to people and they'd be like, "You're getting the Wii U," and it's like, "Why would I get a Wii again?" And it's like, "No, Wii U's a different console." It's like they wouldn't know.
Yeah.
It's a stupid name.
Okay, so did you collect any toys back then for Pokemon?
I used to have a load of plushies.
Really?
Of, like Pikachu and pretty sure we had a Growlithe one.
Nice.
Because we used to get them up at the local market fairy house, and you go up there and there'd just be like hundreds of different ones. So although the only one I think we ever really kept was the Pikachu one, the rest of them kind of just got thrown out.
Were they genuine or were they fake? Like?
Oh, they would have been fake.
Yeah.
Fake as they come. I don't think they sold any genuine Pokemon merch, except for if you're getting a poster or a calendar or something.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we had to get the fakes.
Yeah.
Although I do remember they sold the Pokemon cards in Supervision, I think. I remember getting a few of those there. I remember getting loads of Yu-Gi-Oh cunts, but that's just getting off topic.
Like I have loads of trading cards. What else did I get? Pokedex. I think, if I'm correct, wasn't there little Pokeballs you could get with little figures in it?
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, I think we had them too, but I don't even know if we still have them or what. Like, they'd be tough to find now, really tough.
Oh, yeah.
Good stuff, though. But speaking of Pokemon toys, I guess the modern day Pokemon toy would be, the closest thing would be Amiibo, I guess.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
Like, they still sell, like, all those old Pokemon stuff. But you have to go to, like, Dublin or Nintendo World that's opening up, as you said.
Nintendo New York now, it's called, yeah.
Is that what it's called? Nintendo New York? Why'd they change the name of it?
Because my guess is they're going to be franchising around the country or something.
Oh, do you think they're going
to... branching, not franchising.
So they'll even open, like, ones in London and stuff, and then you can't...
I hope so, that'd be pretty cool. Or even one up in Dublin would be pretty amazing.
Oh, I'd love one in Dublin, but I don't think they will.
Most likely London.
London, I'd say London has
would be the big Europe one.
Like, what's it got? 20 million people living in it? They have to open one there.
They have to.
They'd be throwing away money if they didn't.
I know, but Nintendo don't like money, apparently.
They really don't.
Um,
Why would we make a 3D Mario game for the Wii U? We don't want money, that's why.
Did you have the Pokédex? Any Pokédexes? No.
I had the original one with the 151 Pokemon.
That was. I still have that. Brilliant.
Oh, that was a great one. So it was.
Yeah.
I remember I just go through it every day, like looking all. I think that I even got that before I got the Game Boy. So I think it was the way I like saw all the Pokemon for the first time.
Yeah.
And then I got the
It
Game
had
Boy.
the click noises, didn't it?
Yeah, the cries.
Yeah, but I mean, like actually pressing the buttons and stuff. It had the press like the yellow, whatever one of the yellow buttons, you know.
Oh, it had like a load of different effects. Like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And I think it had like loads of extra information that the games didn't have.
Yeah, yeah.
So like the way in Pokédex in the Game Boy would be about 8 sentences. In the Pokédex that we got would have about like 30 lines of like information on Pokemon. So it's really cool to get all your Pokemon facts.
Yes.
yes.
So what other games did you play anyway? Pokemon.
Well, my favourite one, Pokemon Gold. I mean, that's literally the best Pokemon game ever made. Until they remade it with Heart Gold and it like destroyed
For the
it.
3DS?
Not DS.
Or DS, excuse me.
Yeah, that game was incredible. Like, literally, you played Pokemon Gold and you're like, this game's really cool. They put in day and night cycles. It's full colour. They've got like a whole new area. And then you beat the game and you're like, oh, it's over. And it's like, no, it's not. You get to go all the way back to the original place and beat all the bosses from there again.
Nice.
It's like, it's genius. And I was like, oh, it's like, it took me hundreds of hours to beat that game. I must have spent years on it. I don't think there'll ever be a Pokemon game as good as that one. Although that said, I haven't played a Pokemon since Pokemon Black, the first one.
For the DS?
For the DS, yeah. I never played the second one, so I was like, I'll play it again.
Did I hear correctly? I don't know if this is true. If someone can back me up on this, if you put in Pokemon Black and White into your 3DS, you get some sort of 3D effects. Did I hear that? Is that correct?
It might be. I have no idea.
Is that even possible on DS?
I think if you
card, you know.
I'm not sure. I know for a fact that if you put it into a 3DS, I think when you open up, you know, the 3DS menu.
Yeah.
You know the way if you put in an old DS game, it just shows like the game.
Yeah.
But I think if you put in black and white, it actually has a 3D thing there. So maybe that's what you're thinking of.
No, I don't. Maybe like when you see the new Pokemon games, you know, X or Y, and the newer ones as well. You can even for the battles and stuff, you can go in 3D.
Yeah.
But I don't know what way it's 3D. But that's why I probably just a rumor. I really don't know because I haven't checked myself.
I have no idea.
So don't
don't go buying the game just for that.
And don't be like, oh, Barry made me buy that game.
You owe me 50 quid back.
I don't know. Okay, so what is your opinion on the release of Pokemon Red this week?
Pokemon Red,
the re-releases now.
I think they should have also released it on Wii U.
I think it should be. It's a good thing as well. But if they released it on Wii U, I think they would have given us the option of even saving, transferring data.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
If they had a cross-save feature between those, you could like when you're out and about, play it on 3DS, and when you get home, play it on Wii U. It'd be amazing. I would buy it right now.
But the wireless, did you hear about the wireless in it?
No.
For multiplayer and stuff. Transferring Pokemon.
How are they going to work that?
It's wireless now.
Oh, so it just uses the 3DS capabilities.
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty good. I suppose I like that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Like, how much is it? How much is it though? That's the main thing.
If I'm correct, it's about 20 quid or something.
20 quid for Pokemon Red? Couldn't be that much.
It's about that. I'm not sure because I haven't seen the exact date, price. I'm sure they'll release something this week or something. It probably is online, but
yeah. If it's 20 quid, that's a rip.
I'm definitely buying Pokemon Red.
I wouldn't get it if it's 20 quid. If it's a tenner, they've got my money. If it's 20, no way.
I don't know.
Maybe it's 20 for both of them.
See, they're releasing 3 of them here, yellow as well. They're not releasing green here, but yellow.
Oh.
But Japan is getting exclusive physical copies.
What? They get physical copies?
I love this stuff. Him going crazy. What?
No, that's bull crap.
No, that's Bulbasaur.
Bulba.
Bulba.
This is just going to turn into us doing all 151 Pokemon
Which we should do sometime.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Sorry, they're $10 each.
Oh, yeah, I'll get it for that.
Yeah, $10 each. So about €10.
Yeah, that's
according to an Amazon leak. Apparently, that's from what I'm reading online here right now on my phone.
Yeah, that's literally perfect, man. But if they expect me to pay 20 quid for it, no moss. I'm not paying 20.
But 3 games for $30, not bad.
3 of the same game.
Yeah, true. But like as well, if you're thinking, how are you going to transfer everything over? You can't.
From one game to another.
Yeah.
You'd need to have 2 3DSs.
Yeah.
And you couldn't even do it then because it's on the same account.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it doesn't work. So there you go. Miyamoto reduced the price.
Well, that we know of.
Miyamoto's just watching this raging, screaming at Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Okay, so if you don't know, people who are listening, thanks for tuning in, of course. Movies are brilliant. They are releasing the first 3 on special hardcover hard case Blu-ray.
I've only seen the first 2, so I might see the third.
I think I've seen I definitely seen 1 and 2. I might have seen 3, can't remember. But I'll probably get that and unbox over the channel. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be badass. Spoilers for future.
Oh, I don't know if it's still free, but you can watch Pokemon 1 the movie online for free, the full thing.
Oh yeah, I remember I was doing that myself, but then I was watching on the phone, so after 5 minutes I was like, oh, okay.
It's couldn't be ours.
Yeah.
Will they release another film, like in the cinema again, you think?
Oh yeah. They have to.
Why?
Because they literally.
But like they're all straight to DVD, like.
Oh no, in Japan they're all in cinema.
Are they really?
Yeah.
No, but I mean, but like in Europe and stuff, in America.
Oh right, no, I'd say it'd be selected releases. I think. I don't know. Pokemon's not as big as it used to be.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was like a big announcement for the end of the year. You know, this maybe November, December.
Yeah.
Like a big film in the cinema. I definitely go see that.
Maybe for the 20th year anniversary, they'll do like a all of the ashes come together from each generation. Excuse me, and have one big collaboration.
Is it the same Ash? Yes, I'm presuming.
Same Ash, same age.
Same age.
Don't know how he's still cracking on 10.
The biggest question of the evening so far. Who is Ash's father?
Wasn't it shown to be one of the Elite Four?
Apparently so, but is there proof? I saw a video online, but I don't know. There's no exact proof. But one of them is.
Oh no, it wasn't the Elite Four guy because
it was in the big building, in one of the games or something, like in the big suit or something. I can't remember. I'll look it up now. But
was that Giovanni?
No, I actually don't even know.
He's the father of the guy from Gold.
Okay, here we go. Ash's father theory.
Right.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Hold on. What did it say there? Some say Oak.
It's not gonna be.
I know.
Professor Oak.
Giovanni is Ash's real father. Fan theories on Reddit.com. Well, yeah, I'll just read this quick.
Right.
Ash was born, but it didn't help Gio and Delia's relationship. Giovanni started coming home in the middle of the night, stopped kissing Delia goodnight over time, and barely acknowledged Ash. Giovanni said he was providing, but Delia didn't want any of it. She gave Gio a choice to family or Team Rocket. Gio said it simply wasn't that simple. He could throw it all away and said, "You don't want to know what I had to do. Had to put this roof over our head." Delia, crying on the floor, told him, "I love you, but I can't have you around Ash with your lifestyle," and Giovanni left. That's only part of it, but there's loads here.
That sounds like a really bad fan mail story.
I don't know.
I would not trust that one. That sounds terrible, and whoever wrote that should be ashamed.
Okay, so two things I want to talk about before we wrap it up. Second last thing, Pokemon today, society, pop culture. How big is it today still, you think? Is it even bigger?
There's still kids that are going around and they play the Pokemons and they watch the TV show and it's still got the fan base, but it's nowhere near what it was in the 90s.
But I think that maybe this generation's Pokemon, and I quote here with my fingers,
although they can't see it,
like Joey, like I'm sorry, and her friends. I guess the modern sort of Pokemon-esque game would be Yokai Watch.
I have no idea what that is.
Right, lads, let's go. Look it up after. It seems interesting. I think it's coming out this year in Europe. It came out last year in the States.
Okay.
In the Americas, as it's called.
Oh, America gets it a year before us.
Yeah, and 10 years for us after.
Bloody hell.
But yeah, it's like the last thing I want to talk about is Pokemon Go.
Oh, this is the secret. We haven't unveiled nearly anything yet.
But they've sold off the concept. AR.
Have they?
Pokemon Go, yeah.
What's the concept?
Like,
it's just that you can film anywhere in the world and there could be Pokemon there. Or
yeah, on your phone, yeah. Does like your Android device or your your tablet or iOS.
How does that even work?
It's going to be AR, augmented reality.
So if you're in the toilet, you could just be like a Pikachu splashing around in the bowl.
If you want.
If you're into that sort of thing.
Pikachu will now be saying Peekaboo. Trying.
Pika make boom boom.
What about what's it called him? It could be Muck.
Oh god.
Sorry.
Oh no. Jesus, bad mental images there.
A Muck in the toilet, pulling you down.
Oh god, you don't realise he's in there after you're halfway through. And
oh, you hear something muck. Much carpet flopping up. Sorry, folks.
Oh,
I know, just get away to laugh it off.
No.
Alright guys, thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed this. Markiplier, as always, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so if you're excited about Pokemon Week, Pokemon's 20th anniversary, let me know what you think about it down below in the comment section. Will there be surprise games this year? Will we get Pokemon Snap for 3DS, Wii U? We don't know, but only Nintendo do know. And they've known for the last few years anyway. God knows how long.
Mr. Miyamoto. Was like
what's your obsession, Mr. Miyamoto?
Him and Reggie Fils-Aimé have all the power.
Fils-you.
Visa U.
If he's a me, if he's a we.
The name makes sense now.
Sorry. Okay, thanks for listening. You can check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Vine, and Twitch. And for more Nintendo and gaming podcasts, keep it right here. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay fresh.